Okay. Our next presenter is Jimikaye Courtney, who is a third-year PhD student in bioenergetics within the Department of Health and Exercise Science. She told us that with her degrees, she hopes to pursue a career as a data scientist in the health behaviors field to help inform the development of interventions and policies that promote better human health and the quality of life. Her title today is Rescuing Our Rescuers.
Today I'd like to start with a raise of hands, and if you raise your hand, please keep it up. How many of you know a firefighter? Perhaps you know someone who's lost property or a loved one in a fire. Maybe you've been in a car accident and firefighters were the first on the scene. Look around you, a fair number of people have their hands up, and I think it's clear that firefighters impact our lives and that we respect and recognize the risks that they're willing to take to protect our lives and our property. However, I think there's some more information that we need to know. For instance, a large portion of on-duty deaths in firefighters are due not to the typical culprits, like smoke inhalation or collapsing structures. Rather, 45% of on-duty deaths in firefighters are due to heart disease. 45%. Now some may think, well, maybe that's just due to the high-stress nature of their job. However, that doesn't seem to be the case, as this rate is only 22% in police officers. In the general public, only 15%. Heart disease isn't exactly what firefighters signed up for. Most people become firefighters because they want to protect and serve their communities. They are aware of the risks and that they may sacrifice their lives in the line of duty. However, I imagine that most firefighters only planned on putting their metaphorical hearts on the line, not their physical ones. So today I'd like to ask the question, how can we prevent heart disease in our firefighters? How can we rescue our rescuers? That's a question that the heart disease prevention and firefighter testing programs here at CSU are trying to answer. Over the past 15 years, we've collected data on 1,063 firefighters in Colorado and Wyoming. And this isn't your basic blood work. We've collected data on cardiovascular fitness, lung health, diet, physical activity, all things that we know are related to heart disease. However, we've expanded beyond the physical health realm into the mental health arena, collecting data on depression, social support, view on life, and more. Most importantly, we've collected data on individual firefighters on up to 7 separate occasions. These data are unique in combining long-term measures of physical and mental health in firefighters, and my knowledge of preventive health behaviors and data science make me well suited to use these data and answer the question, which of these variables, diet, physical activity, mental health, can best help us predict those firefighters who will develop heart disease? If we can answer this question, we can develop interventions that will target the most important variables so that we can lower the rate of heart disease in firefighters from 45 to 35 or even 25%. As Benjamin Franklin once said, in reference to fires, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I believe the same is true for heart disease. Let's prevent heart disease in our firefighters. Let's rescue our rescuers. Thank you.